Nagyon sokat tölt. Jó, van, reméltem, hogy nem fagyott
Game of Thrones.
nem.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine.
You think you can reason with a wildling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
Igen, mondjuk gyanús volt nekem amúgy, hogy...
Is my sister,
hogy
Sylvie.
mondjam neked, az erdő közepén véletlenül találtunk egy helyet, ahol vannak sátrak. Mármint, és ez a vad vezetett.
Lord Whitehill is up to something.
Hogy nem véletlenül
He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone.
Meg hát ez egy elég
You never know who you
kislány
can
volt.
trust.
I'll do my best.
Látod, hogy inkább csak fél.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself. I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing. She seems like the type to hold a grudge.
It'd be a privilege to call you family.
You hear that, Talia? Father will be so pleased. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going. That was easy. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
How should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how he managed that.
Sejtem, hova tűntek a
The
íjászok
Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay! You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Our sister has influence in King's Landing. She'll hear of this.
King's Landing is very far away.
Stop!
Look at what you've done! I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Talia, don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
I'll see you dead for this!
Igen, teljesen.
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do
He's toying with you!
Do it. Your little brother had bigger balls than you. I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
You're insane.
At least I'm not you. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Igen, ez egy ennyire pszichopatálva. Azt kell mondanom tűnik, hogy a sorozatban igazából ez mint egy ilyen laza közeli lett volna neki. Nem hallasz? De... Na, hallasz? Szóval, hogy csinált ő ennél durvább dolgot is. Ez olyan, ez neki egy olyan keddi nap volt. Hát amikor az első, amikor ugye menekültünk el a fickóval, ugye a fal elbántak vele, az igazából csak... Ja. Elég nagy szadista mellé.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
Uh-oh.
Arthur. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. Can't believe it's fucking come to this! The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive.
I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway. And they still have Ryan.
Lud makes a show of being strong, but he's no better off than us. Not if the Boltons refuse to...
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous that Father called him Quiver. And now to die. Like this. Tortured. Mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. That's what gets me through.
I don't have anyone else. I wish things had worked out differently between us. I feel so alone. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
If you abandon me, who'll be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Garibald, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mira. I truly am. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family?
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
They'll be very grateful.
I'd better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Látszik néha, hogy ezt PS3-ra is kiadták.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good
Látszik, hogy a
plunging the knife in at least.
töltésjelek kicsit
It
szerintem
doesn't feel
tovább
like I expected.
kellene, hogy
I
menjenek.
thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Meereen, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
Nothing out of the ordinary, Your Grace. We fulfilled your orders.
All of them? I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
What does it matter? We completed the mission, as promised. Surely that's what's important.
Obeying your queen is what's important. I thought you told me your nephew was a man of honor. But he cannot even take responsibility for his actions.
Your Grace.
You killed the master Dezor Zoraza when I told you his judgment belonged to the slaves of Meereen. And now you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Because Beskha was Dizor's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you. You have proved yourselves in battle. And while you disobeyed my orders, you had good reason. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Megteszi.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
I'm sure you will. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure.
Az arany. Nem kell túl izének lenni.
If she does come to Westeros, we want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Don't even think about it. You just couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, could you? Had to tell her everything. You sold me out for a chest of gold.
Beskha,
Don't fucking say it!
It seemed like the best defense we had. The scum had it coming. Now he's dead, and we still need soldiers.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the Whitehills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Azt visszük majd. Csak először összeszedjük a feláldozhatókat. Ezek nagy többség ilyen aréna harcos lesz amúgy szerintem.
You're freezing.
Meg ilyen...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Személyi...
Someone has to keep watch. We cross a bridge the first men built, and from there we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the Free Folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. Thens, probably.
It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I.
And you're both idiots.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off! Some leader you turned out to be.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Jaj, csak néha elveszítem ezt a kis vackot, tudod, ezt a...
I wonder why she doesn't wear it.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right.
May as well get warm before I die.
Ó, étel.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
És azt mondtam. Csak én kajának hívom.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
They can try to kill me if they want. I won't let them.
I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
Ajaj. Akkor most nem szabad. Nem áll! És el... Aj, de...
I never miss. Right.
Aj, picsába.
Come on.
Na, vége. Kell az a... Mi? Hát de mi? Hát nem csináltam semmi!
Maybe next time, Garrett.
Well, since we don't have any food...
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
That won't happen to us, Sylvie. I was sent to find the North Grove.
That doesn't mean that you'll...
Damn it! Help!
Cotter!
Fuck! Look out!
Uh-oh. Na, ezek a zombik.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
És ezekből van vagy ilyen
So, who are we dealing
hát
with
ilyen több százezer.
Pit fighters. Two go in, one comes out. Day after day.
Csak
No
valamelyik
rules,
rohadtabb
but
meg,
kill.
stb.
Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything.
Igazából
They're
a...
crazed savages.
Ja,
But one pit
sorozatból kiderül,
fighter
hogy
is
hogyan
worth any
születtek.
10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the Masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
You did what?
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here. Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily-white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, after you then.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came, before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop. And then I'll pull out your little bones to pick my teeth with.
You think I'm scared of you? Why don't you threaten me one more time and see what happens?
You listen to me, little man. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2.
Pont ezt akartam csinálni.
I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Látod, értek én a nyelvükön.
Is that a pit?
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Erre lehet menni. Valami. Nem, hanem verem.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. I think it's one that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
I'll make you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all.
Earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
I've thought worse. And what do they call that scary one with the 2 axes and the skull tattoo back in Lease? What was it? Pestilence? Plague?
The Scourge.
Right. The Scourge. Anyway, he's dead. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there...
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me! Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win!
The best would be me!
Here, use this!
Bazd meg!
That's no...
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Son of a whore!
Last chance, Westerosi.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
Hoppá, hoppá.
Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Let him go! Your stupid game! Your stupid rules! Your old champion is gone! As are your old masters. You can stay here in Marine with nothing, or you can come with me. I chose you for a reason. You're murderous scum. And murderous scum is just what I need. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
Nem, ezek nem
Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport.
nem fognak sírni.
You'll fight for a higher purpose, to save innocence and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you. those things! Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Ez kevés, igen.
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Hát, Fintől elbúcsúzunk.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell! Oh! Where's Finn? He was over there! Finn!
Ez jön az igazi nagy probléma.
We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Sok más választásunk nincs.
Your Grace. You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It only matters what you think, Your Grace.
Don't try my patience. Insincerity will only make matters worse for you. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet,
Amúgy ez a nő is van olyan nagy
Lucan tells me
rohadék,
you
mint a
invited
Ramsay.
yourself to Tommen's coronation party.
Nem
How exactly did that
csak ő
happen?
nem saját kezével
It can't have
csinálja.
been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I asked a friend to help me.
I see. Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless,
considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you leave without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
Bresco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you've found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Igen, de ő nem, az a baj, hogy nem... Ő nem az, aki hosszú távon szeret maradni helyeken.
But be careful, he's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I brought you a gift.
Wine. You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm afraid not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate for us both. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth! Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here, doing her bidding. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter than that. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I appreciate your honesty, Lord Tyrion.
And I yours, Lady Mira. Although I doubt my sister will.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time! Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Hát sajnos te törpe, akiben egyedül meg lehet bízni ebbe az egészbe. Az sajnos. Be van zárva.
Must you leave?
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
I've never felt more certain about anything.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure if you... with all that's happened. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are?
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick? Oh! I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
All right, then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
I went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have. Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
Talia, where did you get this?
The man I saw, he stashed it in the knothole of an old stump. Like he'd done it before.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as your sister.
I give you my word,
csak baszod, add már meg a nevét.
Traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
A kurva anyádat! Ja, Istenem. Nem lőjük le a poént előbb. Istenem. Istenem.
Go get the guards.
My lord.
Tudtam, te voltál. Tudtam.
So you know. I didn't mean for you to learn this way. But it's done now.
You betrayed us, Duncan. After everything my family's done for you.
What I did for your own good. For House Forrester. For your father's legacy.
And what about Garrett?
You sent him to the wall for this house.
I sent him there because I had to. Believe me, I didn't want to do any of this.
Why did you do it at all?
Because you're reckless, Roderick! Just as Ethan was. Choosing that warmonger Royland as his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
But you're not. And you've been endangering this house since the day you got home. Refusing to kiss Lud's ring, even though you knew he'd retaliate. Flagrantly defying Griff and leaving Ortengrin to pay the price. Taking Royland to High Point when the day called for diplomacy. And now, getting Arthur killed.
Enough, Duncan!
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man. I'm actually trying to save this family. Everything I've done for them. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth. You're not family. You're not blood. How can you say that? I've known you since you took your first breath. If that's not family, I don't know what is.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey me.
And you broke it. I swore to obey your father. He commanded respect. All you command is violence. This house is doomed with you in charge. Oh, and you know it. Hurts me to say that. But I wish you'd never crawled off that corpse cart.
Shut your fucking mouth.
As I said.
Duncan, how could you?
My lord, Griff's gone. Someone helped him escape.
Was this your doing? Lud was going to ambush you at the exchange. I did it to save your life.
But Ryan...
Duncan, I trusted you!
Let's just get this over with.
What do you want me to do with him, my lord?
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me, and I won't be able to help you save Asher. He's in danger, Roderick.
What do you mean?
I know Lud's plans. Spare my life, and I'll tell you everything.
Please, Roderick.
Nem kell több árulás.
It was the right thing.
What Duncan said.
Akinek ennyire kígyó nyelve van.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Akkor sem feltétlenül tudott volna bármit is tenni.
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Fight for the foresters! Fight for the sun! Hey ho, Northwood ho! Or fight for the riches and ironwood! Hey ho, Northwood ho! You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look. Come on, break it up!
Save your love making for below deck.
Nem az itt az idő,
They
az
listen to
nem
you.
biztos, hogy úgy...
Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath?
Hogy mondjam?
Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred for it.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Oh, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick. That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards.
Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Hát, már ezért mondtam, hogy itt az idő, tehát ők valószínűleg előbb.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Ugye ezek a dolgok előbb történhettek.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher! Thank the gods you've made it back.
Good to see you, my lord.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Get that gate open!
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Out of my way! It won't go further!
Asher, you have to get out of there!
Looks like it's up to us! Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered! Oh, shit! We have to get out of here! It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it! One of us has to stay!
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher!
My lord! You must hurry!
We can't fucking die now! We need you!
You must lead!
Let me save your life. And our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. I'll hold them off!
But my lord, you
Asher
can't!
is your new lord.
Yes! My lord!
Roderick!
Go! Take as many of them as you can with you!
Oh, fuck yeah. Hát most Hát... Majd mindjárt meglátod. Semmit a százalékokat, hogy... Érdekes, szerintem valahogy sokan jobban megszerették Asher. Pedig kevesebb jelenet volt vele. Hát most egyiket, tehát tudod, hogy most egyiket se hagytam volna most ott izélni, de hát valamit választani kellett. Amúgy ez most tényleg olyan trónokharcás volt, mert régen az első évadokban volt egy csomó olyan, hogy megszerettek emberek karaktert, és hirtelen meghalt. Hát mégsem lesz esküvő.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Hát azt szerintem mindegy, hogy meghagytam volna. Mert a végén szerintem ugyanúgy ott maradt volna egy ember.
Damien, where are you? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Finn!
Kicsit sokáig tölt néha.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Gods.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north. The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
Aha, ja, értem.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
Sylvie, we've been wandering these woods for days. Ever since we saw those whites. We'll die if we don't find shelter.
You're right. I'm just not sure how much further he can go. We need to keep moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
It burns! It burns like all 7 L's combined!
Ja, meg nem gyújthatunk tüzet, aha. Már mondjuk azzal ki lehet...
Listen, Garrett.
Hát ki lehetne égetni a karddal.
I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you
Tudom,
killed.
azért.
But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Uh-oh.
You see this? Whatever made this must be enormous. Claw marks. Gods. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill. It's been torn apart. Hear the werewolves whisper.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Garrett, come across!
Menjetek, a maci még ott lehet.
Seven Hells.
Nem azt mondom, hogy örökké kibírja ott, de... Nem csodálkoznék rajta, hogyha nem döglött volna bele. Igen. Igen. Rossz, néztem, hogy már...
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally. Look at this place.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look! Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hát a maci biztos nem fog.
Head for the village!
Help us!
Do something!
Hivies.
What?
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
You're making a mistake! I've come from House Forrester in search of the North Grove!
Nem, hanem az a transzba volt. Oké, de hogy ez... Akkor ez micsoda, mert ez... Nekem csak egy helynek tűnik. Ahova ide bekempeltek, mert itt csak talán zártak valamit, meg mint hogyha lenne valami mágikus akadály, vagy ilyesmi. Valószínűleg az élő voltak ellen. És közben nem hiszem, hogy még élnének. A vadak is találnak amúgy, tehát nem maradnak egy helyen. Vagy legalábbis nagyon kevés ideig. Szerintem ha egy hónapot egy helyen vannak, akkor az úgy...
What were you thinking?
My lady, please.
You had nothing to...
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? Where's my key? I haven't seen it in weeks, and now my seal is locked in the armoire. Any ideas, Mira? Do you think our thief took that too?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
It must be here somewhere. Perhaps it fell. See, here it is. It was just under the armoire.
Strange. I looked all over for it. I'm sorry. It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please!
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this. I'm begging you. Just tell her the truth!
Sarah, please.
My lady, I'm sorry. Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart. I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this. I feel betrayed. I won't have it.
You'd have done the same in my position.
Don't tell me what I would or would not do. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
Get out!
Szíves.
Mira, wait! I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me. I expected I'd be on my way to Highgarden by now. But you stood up for me.
I couldn't let you take the fall. You need Marjorie's protection more than I do. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I hope you're right about that. But thank you.
Én is remélem.
I know you didn't have to do it. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
You need to learn to be a better liar if you want to survive. King's Landing is no place for the good-hearted, Sarah.
That may be you, but it's not me.
Then you should think about getting out. As soon as you can.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard. There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard. I thought you should know.
Thanks, Sarah.
Careful, Mira. You're on your own now.
They're nearly on us. Half a league or less.
Seems you were right.
I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Roderick. Yeah! Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
Take no prisoners!
Seven hells!
Take them!
Kill the Protestants!
Ja.
No Griff!
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig. My lord.
Ja, már meghalt.
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side. Complain about what an arse his little brother is.
People loved him. If he said a thing, people believed it. Roderick, he kept this house together. Through sheer force of will. My brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not. By the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I know. If I don't become lord, Roderick's sacrifice, everything we went through, will be for nothing.
You'll make Roderick proud. Make your father proud.
If only he could see me now.
My lord, forgive me, but Lud Whitehill will be on the move.
Let's move!
Az azért kemény lesz, hogyha ti is futtok utánunk. Lóban egy kicsit gyorsabbak vagyunk. Hát hoztak ezek lovakat, hát nem? Hát azok nem volt náluk ló. Csak volt náluk, vagy csak a izénél volt, aki vezette őket? Azt tudom, hogy az lovag volt. Annak dobtam le fejszével a fejét.
Ja!
Azért pillanatra féltem, hogy vagy az lesz, hogy átmegy a feje a izén a kapun, vagy hogy nem tudom.
Asher! Roderick!
Hát ezek a
How could
foresterek,
this happen?
minden sarkon elhullik egy.
It makes no sense.
We were ambushed by the Whitehills, and there was simply too many. If there was anything more I could have done, I swear, but...
It's not fair.
Majdnem olyanok, mint a Starkok.
Talia, Mother, listen to me. We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet! I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea, with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly an army.
My lady, I've seen them in battle, twice now, and I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with, and they'll be more than equal to whatever Lud can muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Ramsay Snow. He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
And with the Lord of House Forrester dead.
Lady Elena's not wrong. By Ramsay's term, this war's lost the moment the Boltons learn of this.
Oh, fuck Ramsay Snow. Fuck the Boltons! This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our lord!
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion, but... This sword has been held by a Forrester Lord for centuries. Now, it is yours.
A nép szerette.
All hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
I never asked to be lord of this house, but I do know how to fight. And when Lord Whitehill comes to see us bend the knee, I swear I'll kill him with my bare hands if I have to!
Last man standing helyett last house standing. Jaj. Nem biztos, hogy követték volna annyira
He's lying!
A...
Look at him.
Igen.
He's a crow.
Hogy hívják?
This is no mistake. Do you take us for fools? Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter.
Ja,
I
igen,
don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear, who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil. Made from ironwood.
Hát ha megemlítem, sem történt volna semmi más.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it.
Igen, a Maci az ott sétál.
I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
House Forrester is in great danger. The Boltons are the Wardens of the North now. Ever since Lord Gregor fell at the Twins, the White
What do
Hills
you mean? Since Lord Gregor fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I'm here representing House Forrester. I deserve to know.
They would have told you already, if they thought you were worthy.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
Jaj, már kezdem érteni.
Whites!
Gregor went Sanden Bjonen.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Nyugi, bízd ide. Soha nem lövök félre, csak rossz billentyűt nyomok le.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett.
Igen.
Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ilyen kicsit furcsán néznek ki.
Ready!
Aye.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me? Who? Who sent the message?
No seal, milady. No sign, neither. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Ajaj. Rossz hír.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
I have to get out of the keep, or I'm done for.
You, my lady? We're in this together, like it or not. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
I need allies, Tom. Allies with real power. If I can get an audience with Cersei, maybe she'll put a stop to this.
I don't like it. But I can get her a message if it's what you want. In the meantime, there's a collier's store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. Meet me there.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Ja, őt is keresi. Ja, már. Hát itt, ami elbaszódott, az elbaszódott. Amúgy szerintem Amúgy szerintem innen Királyvárból egy kurva segítséget soha nem kaptunk volna. Semmi, ez... Kicsit sokan vannak.
Your sister said he was building an army. We can thank Mira it's not larger. But we'll lose if we go up against that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Ha mindegyik nyilunk talál egy embert, akkor dalhatnám. Hát a gyereknek annyi.
Ryan! Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
He's frightened, Father. Anya!
Are you here to sue for peace, Lord Whitehill? Lay down your arms, and I'll spare your lives.
That's very funny. I've missed your unique sense of humor. But no. I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason. I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
My brother's death is on your hands! Believe me, the bloodshed has only begun.
Do you know what? We've spilled so much Forrester blood already, Asher. You're the one who's missed all the fun.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
And if I tell you to go fuck yourself?
Look at my fucking army! If you want to die, I'm more than happy to oblige! I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick? Let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll never bend the knee to a fucking Whitehill!
You will. Unless you want to end up like Roderick here. You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
De hogy, mikor tolták vissza a faltörőkost? Na most gyújtsuk fel, most gyújtsuk már föl! Kicsit megviselt.
No! No!
I'm sorry, little brother.
I've buried too many sons.
You deserved more days than what you were given, brother. And a better death than this. The world is colder for your passing.
Forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end.
Jaj, ne légy már ennyire kis
Simply
buzi.
accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No. No, not like this.
Even if we accepted, I somehow doubt Lud would keep you alive once Gwyn's produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have to kill them, Asher.
Aye, piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
We ride! To us! Spill their blood!
Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Lud will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Lud is wary.
We simply need a ruse to separate him from his army. To get him alone and feeling safe. And there's one way to do that. We tell Lud exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
Then an ambush. Your pit fighters strike from the shadows.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Lud could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
There are those who would call poison a coward's weapon.
No. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is a high risk. We only lure Lud inside if the whole family is there to sell it. Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
I'll be there, Royland. I'll pour the wine myself.
Poison is dog shit. You're here for revenge. You want him to choke on your blade, not his vomit.
But an ambush there's no way to control. Everything could go wrong.
Poison is targeted. Lud will be the first to fall.
I'm sure I have such a toxin in my stores.
No. I came here to wet my sword in Westerosi blood. It's what you promised us.
We must make a tactical decision, my lord. Carefully, but quickly.
These are the only options on the table.
Asher is our lord now.
Basszátok már meg.
The command is yours to
Nem
give.
az a lényeg, hanem hogy a fejüket levágjuk. Amikor becsaljuk őket. Ha becsaljuk egy nagy részét és leeresszük a kaput, utána már könnyű lesz. Hát ez kurva jó. Amúgy mind a kettőnek igaza van. Vágjuk le
I
a
understand
faszát.
the risks. But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Vagy a fejét.
Then we have a
Nekem az
plan.
is megfelel.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem.
Mind a kettő megoldás.
You know
Jó,
you're the
a
only
méreg
family
talán
I've
egy
ever had.
kicsit barátságosabb, de...
That makes Ryan my brother too.
Szerintem utána is...
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that
nem is
before.
az, de utána is simán végződött ez vérontás.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Szerintem ez...
Send word to Lord. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Nem tudom, ez a méreg, ez...
She's left the keep! Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
Hát, van...
Lord Morgren, please. You have to help me.
Vannak gyorsan ható mérgek, de miután megmérgezik és meghal, a fia ugyanúgy elkezd itt mindenkit leöldökölni.
Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady
Akkor inkább csapjunk
Marjorie's
le előbb mi.
handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. From me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The river gate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem?
Hát igen, de igazából...
Maybe I can help.
Minor trouble, Lord Morgren. Nothing I can't deal with.
Of course, I never doubted that. Although those guards did seem quite intent on dragging you off. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the White Hills. He got exactly what he deserved, and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Working out that Andros was in league with the White Hills, you showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Aye, aye.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
You two-faced shit! Don't you have any honor?
Honor? Do you think I got where I am because of honor? We've both seen what happens to honorable men. After Ludd takes Ironworth, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira, but it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
The White Hills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the foresters really know those woods.
You're a fool not to see that.
If they leave the hills bare, I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
Lady Marjorie will hear of this. She'll have your head!
Lady Marjorie will want nothing to do with you, Mira. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Meglátjuk.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father.
Gondoltam.
And we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironrath knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time. Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mokre befastan.
Csak ezerszer kell megcsinálni.
Oh gods! Finn!
Ja, ja. Tudtam, nem akartam lelőni a poént.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bysonir. Did you not hear me? Fulgorin! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Bysonir.
Ja.
You're losing control.
What was that?
Irányítja őket.
It's blood magic.
Ja,
the more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsura's a fool to keep taking these risks.
Valószínűleg annyi, hogy a mágián
One day, they'll kill us all if we're not
ugye a
careful.
vérével irányítja őket, és hogy egy idő
She
után
thinks her
hozzászoknak.
warriors are the answer. But not if she can't control them. And now it's gone too far. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Azért nem volt bennük félelem, mert irányítás alatt voltak.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince El Cerro to join us.
Át a falon.
You said yourself, House Forrester is in danger. This is our chance to do something about it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Ennek a kis csajnak lehetne több esze.
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block. Oh God! Those are human teeth. Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing. No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
Gods, woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I don't judge you. We've all done things we're not proud of.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. That's what getting out of here means to me. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
Your family needs you. Nothing else matters. I'd do whatever it takes to survive. Whatever it takes.
My lord, please. Please take me out of here!
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Oh, no, no.
Come on, you!
No! Please! Wait! Wait! No! Get off
Shut
me!
your fucking mouth!
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face?
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely ruin every forest under his control. Only foresters know how to really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
What? Never! The hells will freeze before I'd marry you.
Sad to say, but the headsman will be here long before that. I want Ironrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
Hát, bocsi Tom.
Good.
Azt mondják, hogy meghalni nem olyan vicces.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Hát, itt legalább gyorsan megcsinálták volna, levágták volna a fejem.
Sylvie!
Itt nem 8 kés meg szöptek volna be ilyen kardot.
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I thought he was getting help.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. There's nothing that will save him now. Which is why I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... That's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
I will. You can trust me. I'll do the right thing.
Thank you, Garrett. He's in so much pain.
Hát, mert testvére meg nem akarja, hogy... Igen. És most adott valami növényt, amit hogyha megetetem vele, valószínűleg meghal. Vagy nem tudom, mit adott nekem. Megyek.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
I promised Sylvie I'd give it to him. To end his suffering.
I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her.
A pár csont kilátszik.
Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Garrett. You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter! I can't bear it anymore!
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
Cotter's a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It's well deserved. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
His beating heart? This is madness.
Not madness. Necessity. Madness would be letting the North Grove fall. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Garrett. Can't take any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength. Out there, you saw what's possible. But that was only the beginning. Perform the ritual, and we can prepare for the coming winter.
Ez így tök mindegy. Nem az elméletek, hogyha ez kivágjuk a szívét, akkor azt felhasználják, hogy erősebb legyen a mágia, vagy mit tudom én. Viszont, hogyha ezt a mérget adom, akkor nem tudják már felhasználni. Már tönkreteszi a vérét is ez a akármi, ami a bal kézben van. Viszont valószínűleg, hogyha a kört választom, akkor meg ez a kis csaj az kibaszottul pipa lesz rá. Jó, legyen a méreg.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
Igen, mert valószínűleg, hogyha ezt használ, vagy nem ezt használom, akkor viszont látnánk Cuttert. Úgymond. Ja, hogy most ja, ott van. Ja, meg kell etetni vele. Ez valami mérgező gyökér.
Fulgorn Bison.
Ja, értem. A lényeg az, hogy a rituáléhoz biztosan kellett valaki, és...
We must burn the body.
Hát, ha nem a Cutter, akkor... Akkor egyikük. Tehát a rituál így is úgy is meg lett volna tartva, csak akkor...
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death. Get over there!
Nem tudom. Szerintem senki, csak így.
This boy has been charged with murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to his crimes?
My betrothed can speak to them.
Is this true, my lady?
My lady!
Then in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Lady Vera, please! Please, this isn't right! Help me!
Come along, Mira. I have a busy day ahead.
Hát a szenes gyerek nem úszta meg. Hát jaj.
Your fighters are in place. Keep the Whitehills calm, and as soon as they're all seated, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won.
Okay.
That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher. I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable.
Nem tudom.
Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
I don't need your sympathy. I agreed to your father's terms, that's all there is to say.
I wish I could believe that. But I know you too well. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father that bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust your father. He ordered the ambush. He'd just as soon slit my throat as see us wed.
That was before. My father would never betray my trust. Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
And at this point, it's in the hands of the gods.
Sorry to intrude, my lord. But Lady Forrester is in need of your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord, it's all that came to mind. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Consider it done, my lord.
Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mi történik. Hát legközelebb másokat hagyunk meg. Érted?
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Enough blubbering! You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You honor us, Lord Whitehill, with your presence. And with this union.
Honor you? I didn't take you for an arse licker, Forrester.
Father, don't bicker. Asher's showing you respect.
Somehow I doubt it.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye. And get us something to eat. I'm bloody starving.
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless arse in it.
Our hall is yours, Lord Whitehill. Make yourself comfortable.
Of course it's my bloody hall. But you're too ready to give it over. Your false smiles don't fool me, Forrester.
Calm down, Father. Asher's just showing you the respect you deserve.
Yeah,
rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your bannermen look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester? Something's not right. I can feel it.
You're not enjoying the party?
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. At least, Rod... I knew you... Now!
Épi akart. Aki... Aki először hal meg, az lesz.
Quick! Don't let him escape!
Forrester scum!
Azt hittem, hogy ezeket az ajtókat jobban be tudják zárni. Gondoltam.
For my brothers!
When? It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Ennyitől még nem halok meg. Hát az más például, az már probléma. Eje. Meg a nő is kiütött. Nem baj, meglátjuk mi lesz.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking Foresters! Take down the gate!
De miért egyedül mentem utána?
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
My lord, your wound. Get them to safety. Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, mother.
Asher! Our lord is here! I'll see your lord! He's here!
My lord, your command!
We have to retake the gate!
Retake the gate!
Butcher those bastards!
This is the war you promised, Mr. Rossi!
It's not over yet!
To Asher!
Én nem értem, hogy amúgy miért nem bújtak el. Most nem azért, de... Ezt én sem értem. Hát nem is úgy evakuálni. Maradjon az a házban.
Keep up the arrow!
The cowards have us pinned! Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Asher Forrester, you've come a long way to die.
Próbálom.
Let's see you live up to your reputation.
Rally to your lord!
Let go of my son!
Forrester!
My
páron meghaltunk. Mondjuk ha kis ringyó nem szúr hátba.
My son.
Hát, azzal mozogni sem könnyebb.
From ice.
My lord, we have to get you out of here. I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
Save yourself.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us. Go! Go!
Látod, még hisznek benne, hogy túlélni. Nem, az csak kaptam valami üzenetet a valami idiótától, aki meg akarja nézetni a channel-jét.
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend.
Igen, el kell égetni, nehogy ő is bezombuljon.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
Hát... igen. Tudod mit? Akkor dögöljenek meg a délen.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south.
De lehet, hogy...
May the gods guide us and protect us.
De most... ennek a sorozatnak teltélest, úgy értem, akkor majd folytatódik, akkor basszák meg.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Bold. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. Grandmother, that day Cersei dragged her before the throne, she claimed loyalty to me right in front of her. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. But then, that letter she forged to Elena Glenmore, as if I wouldn't find out. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He couldn't even give me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. And sure enough, before a day was out, a brother was dead at the foot of the wall. I needed his sword at Crastus. I defended him to Frostfinger. And it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Chopping out that fourth-born's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But there was no easy answer. But then he told me the truth. He'd risked losing all he had come here for to stand by his friend, a former slave. In the end, that mattered more than disobeying an order.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira has proven that. But at what cost?
I could have told you the story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I know these Forresters. If they had any sense, they'd know when to bend the knee and live to see another day. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Nem lövöm le a sorozatot. Ez azt jelenti, hogy tök jó, mert elméletileg folytatnák a sorozatot, ezt a Game of Thrones, mármint ugye mondd már mi ez. De nem az, hanem hogy hívják, a Telltale játékot, csak nem fogják szerintem. Hát ez még kajakél amúgy. Nem, mert amúgy valamennyire trónokharcás lett, de valamennyire azért kimaradtak belőle dolgok. Igen. Ja igen, bocs, csak elfelejtettem, hogy később lett. Na te meg kiapod.
We don't have much time.
Hát ez is él. Ja, aha. Én is, az elsőn én is nagyon. A második is meglepő, nézd csak. Ja, majd... Ja. Hogy hozzámennek Morganhez. Vagy Morgan, vagy... Nem tudom, hogy kell. Nem, legközelebb szerintem... nem fogunk túlságosan igazat mondani. És akkor szerintem ott... Igen. mert hogy a gyerek ne halljon meg. Ó, Istenem. Igen, 39% megadta izét, Mercy-t. Ja, lerohanjuk. Hát én amúgy, ahogy én ezt érzem, itt szerintem a vége az ugyanúgy. Mondjuk én nem tudom, ez a méreg bevált-e volna amúgy. Mert szerintem ott ebből némi bizalmi probléma lett volna, szerintem nem itta volna meg. Nem tudom, majd megtudjuk. Most tényleg több mint 50% azt mondta, hogy maradjunk a picsánkon. Tehát egész végig ezt csináltuk, hogy azért mentünk erre a szerencsétlen helyre, hogy ott találjunk valamit, vagy valakiket, akik segítenek. És bazd meg 50%, több mint 50%. Jaj, hát itt akkor maradjunk. Mert tudták, hogy utána már elesett az egész. Hülye pöcsök. Jó volt, csak... Hát most már kéne egy folytatás. Mert azért ez még PS3-ra is kijött, tehát az nem ma volt. Igen. Igen, mert... Hát igen. Igen, lehet, hogy ott, amikor, ha nem raktam volna vissza azt a kulcsot, akkor... Tudod. Mert ugye mondta, hogy elveszítette a kulcsát a izé. És hogy már kereste mindenhol, és akkor hirtelen meglett, ugye? Hogy oda visszaadtam neki. De nem, azt hittem, hogy az a kulcs az majd csinálni fog valamit, vagy hogy majd ugye, hogy valahol nem sokára felhasználjuk, nem az, hogy... Érted? Hogy... Nem tudom, semmire, csak ott volt az asztalon két dolog, az egyik a pecsét volt, a másik pedig a izé volt, a kulcs. Az a level, igen, a levélre kellett úgymond pecsételni, igen, de szerencse, hát nem szerencse, hanem hogy ugye ezek a handmaidenek csinálták ugye az aláírást valószínűleg mindig a nőnek, ugye? És igazából, tehát ezáltal tökéletes szignót tudtak csinálni, érted? És ugye az volt, hogy mondta, hogy talán, ha csak aláírom az ő nevébe, akkor az is megfelel, nem kell lepecsételni. Emlékszel? És akkor tudod, aláírta, és később el is fogadták. Szerintem akkor is aláírja, csak az volt, hogy a kulcsot elveszem-e. Szerintem, vagy a pecsétet. Nem tudom, hogy ez a pecsét az hova tudott volna még segítséget adni. Hát tudom, csak így is elhitték. Végül. Mármint mi? Akik a Westerosba? Ja igen, ők kicsik, hát a királyvárhoz képest ők hát Igen, hát ez... Figyelj, ha úgy vesszük, akkor ezek egy amit mondtak, hogy ők ilyen fegyvereket, pajzsokat, ilyeneket gyártanak, csak jókat gyártanak, és ebből így kiépítették az ő nemesi családjukat, mondjuk így. Na minden, voltak, akik túlélték. Hát mondjuk, hogy a fickó az hogy élte túl, azt... Hát az mondjuk kemény, hát azért... Baszod. Azért azon nyíl, kard átment, meg minden, ami történhetett. Már csak nem tudom mennyi ment a ló egyenesen, aminek még a izéje is halott volt. Igen. De hát azért egy pár órán belül biztos, hogy elfogy az emberi vér. Sőt, nem is kell pár óra. Igen. Tehát az a kard az eléggé átment rajta. Szia, Levente! Lemaradtál egy kis vérfürdőről. Ja, most csak beszélgetünk Timivel. Így. Ez hány óra volt ez így összesen amúgy végigjátszani? Ezt tudom, hogy 8 óra. Olyan... Jó, de itt... Jó, hát itt mondjuk egy... Igen... 10 óra. Tehát, ja. Hát egy... Te hallatszol a live-ban? Nem? Ó, de jó, akkor olyan, mint hogyha magamba beszélnék. Ah. Aki egyszer visszanézi, nem magamba beszélek, hanem az egyik nézőmmel.
Jaj, bocsi, a Bernt esetleg nem akartam zavarni, de amúgy is miért volna kongatni. Én személy szerint nem ismerem a Trónok harcát, de ez pont elég volt, hogy megismerjem. Maga a Trónok harcát. Ez elég kemény sorozatom.
Igen.
Kemény. A lehetőségünk adott voltak, hogy most adjunk meg életbe, mennyit hazudjunk, de amúgy előbb-utóbb biztos, hogy kiterült van, és akkor mire jobban megszívtam az egészet.
Hát majd egyszer meglátjuk. Majd... Így. Jók ezek a Telltale játékok, csak mondjuk egy ilyen befejezés után várná az ember, hogy
legyen folytatás.
Igen, már egy, és nem tudom mikor adták már ki ezt a játékot, de nem ma. De látszik rajta.
Hát, megnézhetem.
Jó.
Torba.
Amúgy hogy vagy, Levente? Rég hallottam rólad.
2015. november 15-én volt az utolsó fejezet, aha. Szóval esélytelen, hogy folytatódnak.
Hát 2 év. 15 szeptemberre?
Nem, november.
Igen, novemberre. Én meg vagyok, Levi. Hát... Az a baj, hogy mondjuk az a baj, hogy most a teltés sokkal befürdött. Tehát a Batman-es teltéjáték is rossz lett. Általában jaj, melyik az a zombis? A Walking Dead-es játékuk is most nem lett olyan jó. Szóval így lehet, hogy ez is olyan volt, hogy néhány indie game, hogy eleinte nagyon új volt, meg jó volt, meg így meg újszerű volt az élmény, aztán egy idő után... Ez is
2014-es, az első fejezet akkor jött ki. Talán akkor tök jó volt, de most nem volt fel senkinek.
Hát valahogy... Igen, Levi, mert az első fejezet jött ki 2014-be. Az utolsó jött ki 2010... De mondjuk az is kicsit gáz, hogy ennyi idő. Tehát én nem tudom, de azért ez nagyon hosszú idő. Tehát 2010... Mi? 15-én, amikor a YouTube sem tévedhetetlen. A YouTube szerint 2014-es. Amúgy. Ja, igen?
Igen.
Ja, hát azért...
És 2015-ben volt az utolsó fejezet, tehát a 6.
Hát 1 év alatt pörgett, 2 hónaponta jött ki egy fejezet. Kb.
Nem, 2-3 havonta jött ki.
Ja, igen, mert... Jó.
2 hónapra... 3. Ennyi? A sorozat az folytatódik, vagy?
A sorozat az majd nem sokára fog folytatódni. Hirtelen nem tudom, mert most a azt hiszem most a befejező évad jön. És mondjuk az brutális lesz.
Gondolom.
Már így is hallod, olyan harcjelenetek voltak az utolsó előtti évadban. Komplett tényleg ilyen, mintha tényleg, ha megidéznék a középkort, és egy igazi középkori csatateret mutatnánk, de nem azt a nyomorult filmeset, amikor harcolnak, és néhol látsz egy ilyen hullát lefekve izélni, sem pihenni, meg stb. Hanem olyan, amikor tényleg ilyen mocskos az egész, és egymásra másznak az emberek, hogy el tudják egymást érni, hogy megöljék egymást. És amikor már nem tudsz, amikor már néhány sebesültet, a hullát nyomnak agyon, meg ilyesmi. Szóval... ez inkább idézi meg a középkort, mint mondjuk mint bármelyik középkori film, vagy ami a középkorról szóló film vagy sorozat, mert mondom, az a csata jelenet, az...
Igen.
Mi volt a sorozatban, az kurva jó, azt visszanéztem vagy 3-szor.
Hát, mondtam, nekem bőven elég volt, hogy ne nézzem meg utána a sorozatot.
Nem tudom, így...
Hát köszi a streamet azért.
Hát majd figyelj, majd egyszer... Hogy hívják? Újra nekivághatunk, és akkor meglátjuk, hogy mi történik. Ha egy kicsit másképp forgatjuk a szálakat néhány dologba, azért volt már olyan amiben úgy...
Talán fennállhatóan a közösség, hogy több vége lehet,
igen. Például... Hát, mondjuk egy az, hogy kit mentek meg, tudod, a ezek közül. Ugye hát akkor Asher ugye meghal. És akkor utána esetleg elfogadom nem mérgezem meg a tudod.
De megmérgezed a...
Igen, de utána visszavonhatom, emlékezz Szia Levi! Emlékezz, utána az embereket is visszavonhattam volna.
Ja, igen. Hát olyan utolsó gondolás, hogy most választhatsz, hogy most tényleg...
Igen, de mondjuk a Csajci is így, jó, mondjuk feláldozta volna magát azért, hogy ne legyen vérontás.
Azt se tudjuk meg, hogy hogyan.
Hát mármint, hogy tudod, inkább hozzájön a éppen aktuális Forrester Lordhoz.
Igen. Szerintem azzal se oldódott volna meg a probléma hozzá, mert akkor újra felszakadnak a régi sebek, aztán megint egymást megöljük, aztán nem biztos, hogy fenntartható lett volna a béke.
Hát ez...
Tartós. Ez már úgy, ahogy volt ez a... Volt ez az Olga, aki... Whitehall-ok, az nagyon meg akarták szerezni egyrészt az Ironwoodot, mert ugye tök jó haszon. Nyersanyaghely volt, most ezt már kurvára ruhálték azt a kis családot, vagy nem is a családot, és azért akartak.
Amit itt szerintem inkább hát is, meg abból, nem, szerintem itt abból jött a probléma, hogy ugye a Boltonok, ugye ők azok, akik az éjszakot akarták, és ott jött ez a két család a képbe igazán, hogy mind a kettő azt mondta, hogy segíti hogy a Boltonoknak elfogadja az ítéletét, mert ők az éjszak urai, és akkor utána az volt, hogy hát így a kisegít jobban, viszont a Boltonok nem akartak kétfelé fizetni. Tehát ők egy házat akartak, hogy annak mondjuk fizetnek. Tehát, és akkor mondták a izéknek, hogy hát az erősebb marad. Másikra nincs szükség. Mármint úgy értve nincs szükség, hogy mint különálló egységként nincs szükség. Ez egy ilyen durva ház összeegyesítés akart lenni amúgy szerintem. Tehát, hogy
A Whitehall és a Foresterek
igen, mert akkor együtt készítenek. Amúgy mind a két ház nem volt a legtoppon igazából. De például már az elején is mondjuk meg lehetett volna az, hogy tudod, nem ölöm meg azt a gyereket. Vagy nem gyereket, nem azt a harcost, azért. A Bolton katonát.
Aha.
Például azt is meg lehetne változtatni. Hát ha akkor valami más jön. Mondjuk lehet, hogy a másikért ugyanúgy kibasznak, sőt biztos, hogy kibasznak, mert akkor ugyanúgy nem lenne a sztori egyik szála. Ez az egyik igazán nagy baj amúgy ezekkel a Telltale Games-ekkel, hogy megváltozhatsz néhány döntést, változtathatsz, de lehet, hogy igazából...
Tök mindegy.
Igen. Néhány cutscene-t átírhatsz, és akkor így ennyi.
Hát vagy kimarad.
Vagy kimarad, igen. Ó, szerintem ezt a streamet, ezt le is zárom. Ja, várjál. Ja, köszönjük. Köszönöm Timinek, a nézőmnek. Így.
Hát érdekes volt.
Amúgy most hallod? Szól? Vagy nem?
Igen.
Ja, jó, oké. Jó, csak hogy tudjam, hogy megint magamból beszélek-e. Semmi gond. Na jó van. Hát aki egyszer visszanézi, annak jó szórakozást kívántam.
Ja.
Hello.